Hello, this is James and we're doing some gameplay commentary over some Medal of Honor. I thought I'd clear out some of my Medal of Honor games on my hard drive before Black Ops comes out. So once that game's out, nobody's going to be wanting to see this. It's all going to be about Black Ops, and I cannot wait for the game, to be honest. It looks so good and I'm just really excited right now. I'm going to be getting the Hardened Edition, and I'll probably go down to my midnight release on the 9th of November and get it. And at the moment right now, as I'm doing this commentary, which is Friday I think it's the 5th of October, Wings of Redemption, T Martin, Woody's Gamertag, Fisticuffs, a whole lot of lads, they're probably playing the game right now because they paid to get the game early, and I believe Woody's Gamertag paid $200, so that is a lot of money paid to get the game early, but he's only getting 4 days early and all. But he's a big gamer and he'll get a lot of use and good times out of the game, so it might be worth it for him. And Wings of Redemption once paid $350 to buy a controller for the Xbox 360, and it was a PS3 controller with the PS3 thumbsticks, PS3 D-pad, and everything just about on a PS3 controller. And some people might be saying that's ridiculous to play that much, but you have to consider that Wings of Redemption, he's a really big gamer, and he's probably going to be using that controller for about 2-3 hours a day for the next 2 or 3 years every single day. And when you get that much use out of it, it's definitely worth it for $350. And so I cannot wait for the game. I was going to get the Prestige Edition because I thought it'd be a great idea to kind of make a vlog of me unboxing the Prestige Edition and using the Thai card that you get with it. I thought it'd be really cool, and my GameStop unfortunately is sold out of them, so that's a pity. But this gameplay you're watching right now, kill death ratio wise, I think it's the best kill death I kind of got. I'm not very good at the game, but I do decent enough. And I also uploaded part of this game before to my main channel. I think this video is going on my second channel, I'm not sure. But on my main channel I uploaded part of this, and I get like a 6-man Predator and I get a 5-man artillery, something like that. You'll see later on in the game near the end. I think I'll go 24-3. Sorry about that, my throat's a bit sore. Yeah, so not really much to talk about. My head's very sore. My head's very sore because one of my friends called Johnny's a cunt. And Johnny, if you're watching this video, leave me a comment so I can get people to go spam you. And we're in business the other day, and business is a class that I do in school. And often what people do, and me and Johnny do, is just hide other people's pencil cases, belongings, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Like, sometimes people, they take other people's bags and pass them down to the back of the classroom, and whoever's down there, they get the bag, take all the books out and turn it inside out, and then put all the books back in. And it's funny seeing the other person's reaction to that. But I took his pencil case and I kind of hid it for him, and he's like, what the fuck, you took my pencil case? And he was only messing doing this, and he overturned my table in the middle of class with our teacher up there, and then he pushed me and the seat to the ground, and I was sitting on the seat, and as I fell to the ground I bashed my head off the table to my left, and I have a really big bruise in it. And my fucking teacher had a dope because she gave out to me for being clumsy and falling to the ground, even though it wasn't me that did it, he pushed me. And then she thanked him for picking my table back up again. So that was a bit funny, but yeah. And speaking of school, I was recently in a poetry competition, and some people are going to be like, what the fuck, you do poetry, you're queer. But I don't know. I originally wasn't going to want to do it, but she said we could pull out any time, so I just did it for a second, and I was going to pull out of it, but apparently we were going to get time off school, so I said, what the fuck, sure, I'll stay, and I got a whole day off school, which was grand. And during that day we had to go down and recite 2 poems, and being the lazy me that I am, I left the 2 poems to the last 2 nights to learn them. So I had to learn 2 poems in 2 nights, and they use really weird, complicated, long and old language, and yeah, they're long poems too. So I learnt them and I had to recite them in a room with about 50 other students who were doing the same thing as me, watching me, and 3 ugly looking judges at the back of the room. And I did my first poem. I got on grand. I kind of got all the words. I put a bit of emphasis on some words, and it sounded good. Then when it came to my second poem, I totally fucked up. So I went up, said the first 4 lines, then my mind went blank, and I remembered absolutely nothing. And I was like, oh fuck. And we have someone up there to kind of help us in case we do ever forget our words, and they just whisper to us the next words. And my teacher was whispering me the words, and for some reason I fucking went temporarily deaf. I needed a hearing aid. And she was whispering the words to me, but I didn't know I wasn't listening or I couldn't hear her. And I was like, oh no, what the fuck's happening? And I said, here, fuck it. And I took the page off her and sat down, and for some reason, even though I did the worst out of everyone and I forgot all my words, I got the biggest round of applause, so it was a bit funny, but it doesn't really matter. And yeah, that's that. Cool story, bro, wasn't it? Not really. Another thing about school recently is that COD 4 got me an A+, so I'm really good at English. I'm decent enough at it, and some people it might sound like I'm not, because I have very odd accent and I don't really have great pronunciation, but I'm good enough at English and writing stories and stuff. And we got our story to do, and the words we had to use in the story was something like, "I wish I had listened," and I used those words, and I decided it would be a good idea to base my story on the COD 4 storyline and base it in Block, which is a COD 4 multiplayer map. And it worked out really, really well, and I got an A+ out of writing about Call of Duty 4, and I think the highest anyone else got was a B, so that was fairly funny. And so yeah, that's right, play Call of Duty 4 and you're going to get an A+ and going to get a job and women and everything. So that's another not so good story. So I don't know, I just thought I'd do a commentary and just thought I'd talk about random things about school here. And Black Ops, I cannot wait for it, and the gameplay's over, but I'm going to talk on anyway. I have some plans for Black Ops, like I'm going to upload a live commentary of my first game, and that should be interesting. It's definitely going to be my first game. I'm not going to dashboard until I get a good game, because some people, what they did was, in Modern Warfare 2, they uploaded their first game ever, and when the game wasn't going well, they dashboarded and went again until they got a good first game, and they uploaded that. But yeah, I'll upload live commentary of my best first game ever, and I might do a full Let's Play the single player, depends. I'll definitely start it, but I'm not sure if I'll finish it, because it could take like 30 episodes maybe. I'm not sure, but it could take a while. And what else is there? I'm thinking of starting a Demolition Guide series, because I'm fairly decent at the Demolition game mode. Like, I'm really good at winning that game mode, and I'm really, like, in some of the maps I know the spawns inside and out. Like, one of those maps would be Terminal and Favela, and you have Sub Base as well. I really know those spawns and I'm able to play them very well, but I might do that in Black Ops, depending on how Demolition works out in that game. Or else I might do Domination and give you some kind of best flags to hold and good flags to spawn trap at, and places to hold when spawn trapping at that flag, and some more kind of advice on the spawns, because to really do well in any game mode, knowing the spawns is a great help. And if you know the spawns, all you need is basic gun knowledge, and like no basic things like not running around corners or not running into the wide open of the map, and just fairly basic knowledge and tips. You'll get on grand as long as you know your spawns. But I think I'm going to end this video. I'm not sure what's on my screen right now, because the gameplay did end. I might have a picture on the screen or something like that, but yeah, okay. I'll see you anyway. Bye.